Hey guys, welcome to Manifesting Better. I'm back with another video and another topic that needs to be addressed. I also have an Instagram account, the link for that is in the description box below. Coaching is also available, the link for that too is in the description box below. Why changing yourself is important. Hey guys, hope you are well. And in this video, I want to talk about this topic comes up a lot that, hey Karan, if I can still get what I want this way, why do I feel the need to change myself? Like, if I can be desperate and still get what I want, why should I change myself? So in this video, I will be covering this topic, and this video is not for all of you. Like, I will be very honest. Let me tell you for whom this video is not. So if you're someone who has just gotten into the manifestation community and it is all just about getting things for you, then this video is not for you. If you are someone who wants to be desperate, then this video is not for you. If you are someone who is not willing to actually open your mind up to the possibility of having a better life rather than just getting a person in your life or a manifestation in your life, then this video is not for you. Because in this video, I will not be holding anything back. I will be explaining everything to you step by step. And in no way, shape or form am I trying to critique anyone or their teachings. Whatever works for you, works for you. This is just my point of view on the situation and what I have seen in my experience with my clients. I have dealt with a lot of them. I have dealt with more than 5,000 clients. So I know what I'm talking about. So let's just get into it. So first, let's start by understanding the statement Neville Goddard said. And he used it in a different way, but I will just interpret it in a slightly different manner for you to be able to understand it better. Because a lot of his teachings are great, but in a way they are slightly mystical. So I just want to make it practical for you. So he used this term that whenever you are visualizing, there was this chapter in one of his books. The chapter was called Failure. And he said that if you fail to manifest what you want, it's because you haven't felt it natural. And I'm paraphrasing, I don't remember the exact line. But when he used the word natural, what does that mean? It means that the thing is a natural part of my life. It is something that comes to me naturally, automatically, and it feels something that is there, present, available. Not just something that is out of the blue, shocking, things like that. Let me give you an example. Let's say I am someone who got a dog, like I got one very recently. So the first day when I went out, I saw her. She came running towards me. It was a great feeling. It was a feeling out of the world. First time I felt this after such a long time, because I had a dog when I was a kid, but after that never. And now when I finally got one, I saw like her running towards me, a very exciting feeling. Happened the next day, happened the third day, happened the fourth day, and now she has been with me for 4 months. Now when I wake up and she comes running towards me, I have a very, like, I go out of the door and she comes running towards me. It's a very good feeling, right? But it's not a surprising feeling. It's not something that I forget. It's not something that I'm not expecting. It's a natural part of joyous life for me, but it's not a point of happiness for me. Understand the difference. It's something that gives me joy, great, but it's not this overly surprising happiness feeling that I thought or that I got at the first time. Similarly, when we eventually get our manifestations, and the people who usually do, there are some people who I know and they are even better manifestors than me, because they don't do it so naturally based on what their self-concept about life is, especially in some areas, that things just come so naturally that it's a joyous feeling of knowing that yes, it will happen, or yes, it has happened. But it's not this surprising feeling of shock and happiness that, oh wow, what a great thing came to me. It's not something that is surprising to them. It's great, but not surprising. The whole point of being a manifestor, or being someone who has learned the techniques and the methods and the art and the spiritual part of manifestation, is to make it a natural part of your life. This is not something that you do for a few days and you let it go. This is not something that you just start and get in your life and you let it pass. This is something that you're hoping to make a part of your life, so that not just today, not just with this desire, but here moving forward, and the next generation of lives that you are going to bring into this world, or the people that you are going to surround yourself with, you teach this to them and you make it a natural part of your life and the life of people around you, so that The general overview of people around you is a way more optimistic, way more hopeful, way more faithful view towards life, that they can get the things that they want. That getting what you want is more probable and more believable than just believing that I won't, right? So, what we want is to make things natural and normal for us, that things just come to us naturally. You must see this in your own life too, a lot of times, is that there are many things in your life that you just naturally get, that you don't have to do any techniques for, you don't have to affirm for, you don't have to visualize for. They just come to you automatically. And even if these are things that you have now, which you did not get before, now that they are a part of your life, you feel yourself not doing techniques, not doing any methods, just naturally getting these things. If you see someone who is genuinely loved, who genuinely has a great belief in relationships, you will not see them consistently being worried about techniques and methods. Neither will they be specifically affirming about everything. They would have this general well being and this knowing in their mind that things will automatically work out for me. And that is what they would be generally focused on for most of the part of the day, especially in that specific topic. What we want is to get to a position in our life where our manifestations become automatic. For someone who has a lot of wealth, believing that they will keep getting that wealth is way more easier than for someone who does not have it, right? But that mindset that develops acts as a self-fulfilling prophecy, because I have wealth, because of which I developed this mindset, because of which I get more wealth, because of which my mindset strengthens, and it just becomes a deal where I just keep getting it. This is why the conditioning that we develop when we are younger matters, and why changing it is difficult for some people than others. So, what we essentially want is to make manifestation so automatic for ourselves that we don't even feel the need to affirm or visualize or do any technique. We can just simply shift into the knowing. And now I know, when you are someone who has a lot of trauma and fears and wounding associated with something, it's difficult to shift into that knowing. But just to get into that knowing, eventually you will, once you will work on yourself, eventually you will get into that knowing that I can just shift and say that yes, it will work out for me, and it does. That's the point of success. That's what we call success. I love the fact that a lot of people love affirming. I do too. I still have routines, I still have methods, I still keep affirming. Like, that's something great. But I don't want to spend my life obsessively affirming for one or two desires even after they have came to me. So let's say I'm affirming for my SP in a relationship. Let's say I get that relationship. Now I affirm for the next thing in that relationship. Now I affirm for the next thing. Now I affirm for the next thing. Now I'm not here talking about natural affirmations that just come into my mind out of the blue. I'm not talking about my natural thoughts. I'm talking about the affirmations that I repeat again and again and again. Sentences that I have formed that imply that I have what I want, and I repeat them again and again. I want to be in a position where even if I don't affirm, I don't fear that it won't come to me. Even if I don't naturally affirm, my natural thought process is in the line that yes, I will get what I want, because my thoughts are eventually coming because of what my state of being is. A lot of people, their point of success is to get the thing. My point of success is to be in a position where I don't have to ever worry about getting the thing in the first place. Think about it. For you, let's say the point of success is my SP reaching out or my SP texting me. And my point of success is I don't ever want to worry about the fact that relationships are an issue. That relationships are always something that work out. I never have to worry about it. I never have to think about it. They just naturally keep coming towards me. When that becomes my level of success, and when that becomes the reason that I change, my change will be way more permanent. Because one big issue that I see as a coach, because I have been coaching for a long time, is that people get what they want, but because they haven't fully transformed and they haven't fully changed, they keep getting back to the same point, or they keep getting similar results. So they get a success, but then because their beliefs weren't ever different, they still act in the same manners, then they still get what they want. Comes to this line, the statement a lot of people use. But hey, Karan, I'm told that you can just be desperate and get what you want. When someone comes and tells me that, hey, I can be desperate and I can still get what I want, I have two qualms with that. The first one is great, but then what is essentially happens is that you get what you want and you are still a desperate person. So I was desperate before my manifestation and I'm desperate after that. So how does that help me?
then it just becomes about me getting this one thing and me hoping that my desperation will go away because of it, but it won't. And the second thing is, why am I being an advocate towards being desperate? Like, it's totally fine. I'm not saying that don't accept your feelings or don't honor your feelings. I think I'm one of the first people who came on YouTube and said that, hey, accept your feelings. It's you don't have to run away from them, neither do you have to ignore them. But why would I want to feel desperate? Why would I want, generally, even if someone told me that, hey, manifestation doesn't work, do you want to feel desperate? I would say no. Because just for the sake of feeling, just because I don't want to feel that way in my life, why would I want to allow that desperation in? Now I understand why people say that. It's because a lot of people are in a desperate state and they are trying to get out of it. And while they are trying to get out of it, what they are doing is that they are hurting themselves and judging themselves because they are not able to get out of it. And because of that, they are thinking that we will never get what we want. Now, if you are one of these people, I understand your pain point. I understand your hurt. I understand where you are coming from. What I would recommend to you and what I would suggest to you is that instead of being focused on that, take this as resistance, but eventually understand that there is a difference between acceptance and dwelling, which we don't want to allow. So I have a video on the difference between accepting and dwelling. I will link it down below. You can check it out. That video would be for you. So please understand that even if you are desperate and you can still get what you want, that does not guarantee sustainable results. That does not guarantee joy in your life. When I say joy, I mean joy in your journey. That does not guarantee that you will have a sustainable result with this thing where you won't feel the need to consistently affirm for it, where you will naturally just get it, where this won't be a pain point in your life, and where this would be something that you wouldn't even feel the need to doubt ever again because it just comes so naturally to you. That is my wish for you, that you get this thing so naturally in your life that you never have to worry about it anymore. So I hope that you understand the point. You are the magic, not the technique, not the manifestation. The purpose of it all is to be in a position where I feel power inside of me that I can change everything, or that I face a circumstance and I am not bothered by it because I know that this is just a circumstance and this will go away. Don't run away from the point of it all. Changing yourself is not a want, it's a need. And it's a need to have a sustainable and a long-term relationship with your manifestations. I hope that you get that point, and I really, really hope that this video helps you. I will see you guys in the next one.
Click the like button if you liked the video. Subscribe and turn the notifications on for more such content. Comment down your video suggestions and I will see you guys in the next one.